Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of TorisuTalks, where two motherfuckers talk about stuff they probably have like 50% of an idea on. So if we add that two together, it's like 100%, right?
I'm pretty sure if you multiply 50% by 2 times, you get 25%, right?
Wait, but that's like... Wait.
50% times 50%, it's like
No,
25%.
but we're adding it together, right? We're not like multiplying.
Is that how it works? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm equally as
I'm
bad
bad at math.
as
You're the
you.
math person.
What the fuck? No, okay. Like, I am absolutely not the math person.
What are you talking about? You do coding all the time.
Coding is not mathematics. Anyway, my name
It is a math. It's literally math. You
Code
dumbass.
is not math. It's like, okay, all right. Here's the thing. If my leg is in pain, I go to the doctor. What part of that looks like math to you?
That's not coding.
If something, then something. Anyway, my name is Tori Antler, your favorite residential detective, and with me is my co-host.
Yeah, hello! It's the most say-so star in the universe, Solaricides, the Omo.
And guess what, motherfuckers? We're back, better than ever, because, for once we are back on a Friday.
Yeah, TorisuTalks every Friday, baby.
Every Friday, y'all. Man,
every Friday.
It's so sad that Yai is dead, though. Oh no, I've seen this image. I saw this shit. My goodness. Anyway, so today is a very good day because number one, we have our models working, and number two, we have our elections committee working as well. Yeah.
The democratic process, the very democratic place that is Singapore. Very democracy.
I saw this comment on Reddit, right? Which is like I'm sure that this election will be very fair, and they will not do anything like gerrymandering. And this comment was like downvoted to oblivion because the reply was, "How the fuck do you gerrymander a presidential election?" And it was the funniest shit I've seen today. My goodness, that was a certified Reddit moment.
Humu.
Which is surprising considering I shouldn't even be using Reddit anymore. But boost on Reddit still works for me, so I'm not looking to give horse and mouth. You know what I mean?
It still works.
Yeah, well, yeah, for me, like I'm still using it like every day because like the Lazada application pops up like every 6th post I open because of the shitty advertisement like policies that they have, but it's still better than using like the official Reddit app all day any day, so I'll fucking take it. Yeah. So as we're speaking right now, it is 8:09 p.m. at this very current moment, which means the elections
polls are closed.
Yeah, the polls are closed, which means we're finally allowed to talk about them. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could talk about it today.
I mean, yeah, but still.
You just couldn't talk about it yesterday.
Oh yeah, because cooling off day, right? Which I personally, honestly...
Does cooling off day even work, though?
Personally, I don't really know.
Is it a thing that they like kind of decided, yeah, let's just do it, you know, and they didn't actually...
Oh yeah.
Like, do any science or research into it, just like, you know, it'll work. Let's just have a cooling off day, you know.
Let's just have everyone shut the fuck up like an entire day before.
Yeah.
It's like a month before. Yeah, that's fair game, right? Put all the posters you want up, put all the social media up. Thanks, Nachos, for the hydrate. I have coffee.
I have a cup of water. But it's currently being used to prop up the phone, so I can't drink. Actual first world problems. I have nothing to hold this iPhone up that's staring at my face right now, except for a cup of water. So
have you tried your keyboard, your hands, your monitor?
No, my monitor's too tall.
Just get, I don't know, man, get like one of your family members to like lie down on the table while you like prop your phone up on them. Specifically.
No, they make too much noise. My family is way too noisy.
Oh,
Sometimes I wish you just shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah. You can do that by telling them that you voted for George Go in the elections.
You should have voted for Risu for the elections.
Oh yeah. Now we got called nerds, so I don't think our public image is very good right now. Thanks, Sarah. So,
hey.
you know, there was this one Mockingbird post, right? Mockingbird is like this satire news website. It's like The Onion but for Singapore. And it was just like, George Go encourages people to add the fourth option, his name, into the voting slip and put it in. And that shit, I was like half awake when I saw that, so I thought like it was /serious. So I ended up telling my classmates about it, and then they like pointed out like, oh wait, isn't that like satire, or like isn't that fiction? I went back and checked. I was like so sure that had to be real. No, it wasn't. So now
might as well be real.
Yeah, no, but now I'm the dumbass who's probably taking
wow.
like Onion article.
Oh my god!
Serious.
Election interference. Quick, we get Pomfa Tori.
You'll never get me alive.
Yeah, Pomfa Tori. I'm gonna grab me gun.
Oh my god. Okay, so the issue today here is okay. Speaking of getting Pofmat, okay, I made this joke with Risu. All right, like at the like before this stream started. Like I said, like, you know what we should open the stream with? And I just said, like, y'all know we don't script this episode because I do no planning because I'm a very irresponsible person. But you know what people do think is scripted? The presidential election. And then I immediately felt like, ah, shit, I think I might get Pofmut for that shit. So, for legal reasons, this is a joke.
I mean, it's... I think our elections are, like, as close to scripted as they possibly come.
It's like two people that like are probably like semi-chosen by the establishment, and then just like one entire person that they think like, nah, there's no way this person wins, you know?
It's like, you know, you remember that meme, the illusion of choice?
No, it's the illusion of choice. Like there are two doors back into the building and one ledge that leads straight off into the cliff of insanity.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like fucking Trump 2016 all over again. Like people thought like, nah, there's no way he's winning, and then he wins, and then the world goes to shit.
So, like, what do you think the ratio of the votes is gonna be towards the end?
So who's gonna take the L? Let me think.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think the ratio of the votes is gonna be? Like 50%?
I was talking with my friends, okay, and there are two choices, which is number one, TKL, Tan Kin Lian and Ng Kok Song, okay, end up splitting votes, and Tharman wins the entire election.
Wait, who do you think is winning actually?
Tharman. I'm pretty sure it's Tharman because like everyone in your mom.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to release like the sample sizes like in
the preliminary
in a few preliminary. Yeah, they take like 100 They take like 100 You're old enough to vote. England Heart. You're old enough. Yeah, me and Risu ended up being legal enough to vote.
Yeah, I'm 3.
Yeah.
I can vote.
I'm 3 kilometers long.
I've seen his forehead. It's that big.
Yeah. You know who else's forehead is big? I can't say anything about the president-elects, man. I got taken away by the ISD. It's like, okay, so that's the first possibility is Ng Kok Song and Tan Kin Lian end up splitting votes, and then like Tharman wins the entire thing. But then another completely horrifying possibility appeared to me, which is that Tharman and Ng Kok Song might end up splitting votes, and Tan Kin Lian might win the entire thing. And for like, because that's the thing that happened, right? In previous there's been some previous elections, because there was this thing in Japan, you know, like the Japan, like the crying senator meme. You know, like the guy who just like broke down on stage. Like Gintama had like an entire meme about that.
No idea.
Okay, so here
No.
it's like where he gets like a press conference and he just like breaks down on the stage.
Soka.
Yeah, hi. Okay, so the story about that, right, was he was incompetent. He was really incompetent, right? Like he won like barely any votes. But because the most popular party ended up having 3 candidates and 2 of them split votes and ended up in like the lower half. So this guy who was like taking another team's name, like he just stole it, ended up like, because he stole the names and like got enough votes, he somehow managed to barely scrape by into like the actual Senate itself, because of the split votes from like the other 2 candidates in the party.
That's nuts.
It's I'll you know what, I'll send I'll send a link in like the fucking comments. Not comments, chat. Why did I call it comments? I should move to YouTube. Wait, no. It's that, except without the what was that called? The quotation mark. It's just it's like, ignore that real quick. God, it's so fucking hot. It is really hot. I'm not gonna lie. So that was like the fucking
This is ridiculous.
yeah, so it's like that situation where they ended up splitting votes and he somehow managed to scrape by, except this time if it happens and the votes end up splitting, it's gonna go to fucking Tan Kinlian, okay?
Okay, let's say however unlikely that is, what happens if he wins? What do you think he'll do?
Honestly, fucking nothing. Nothing fucking happens. Okay, what I'm thinking is nothing fucking happens, because they'll probably try to shoot down like all the ridiculous ideas that he tries to like put into motion.
Like what? What do you think he'll do?
I think it could be like a Ho Ching situation.
Chat, what do you think?
For legal reasons, this is a joke, but I think it's gonna be like a Ho Ching situation where, like, despite being in like a really high position, okay, he's gonna end up like posting so much shit on the internet that people just like make fun of him for, and then he's just gone. Because you know how Ho Ching makes these like hick fucking Facebook posts? I mean, let's be honest, Tan Kinlian is basically the fucking same. With like the Chiobu Hehe brackets.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Yeah. We're getting ruled by people who are like no younger than 50.
What are all the one's like 75 or something, right?
Yeah, motherfuckers, like they're like 75, 70, 80, some shit. I don't know, man. I'm bad at math.
God, that's old.
You're the mathematician here, you tell me.
2 plus 2 is 4. Means 1 equals 3. Quick maths.
Wrong fucking country. It should be 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Fast math. Everyday man on the HDB. Walking. Walk some more. Talk some more. That's.
But yeah, your Singaporean accent is so good.
Thank you. I had to train for
I need
like.
to level up.
I had to train for like 10 years for that shit, maybe like 5, because I got bullied back then because I didn't have a Singaporean accent, so I tried to learn it, and then now everyone's like, oh my god, Western accent's like the new thing, so like, I guess I just...
I thought people still make fun of people who have like very chim accents.
And that, okay, I have a way to segue this into the PE2023 topic. Because Starman and Bok Song both talk in very westernized accents. They all have the very chim Angmo accent, right? At least that's what I think. That's the impression I get from like seeing.
I don't know. It just feels like a very Parliament accent.
Yeah, it's a very Parliament accent, but like with TKL, I don't think there's like any of this. Like he speaks in a very kopitiam uncle accent. You know what I mean? So I think that contributes to why some people do still want to vote for him, because he's less PC about things, and that appeals to people who like are down on the ground on a very emotional level.
Actually, so who did you vote for in the end? You didn't tell me yet.
Oh, I voted for NKS, Ng Kok Song.
Oh.
Because he's the only one who has cock in his name.
Fair. I like cock too. It's a fair reason, you know. Liking cock. Yes.
Yeah, you fucking know it. You fucking know it. So who did you vote for? Fuck.
I voted for Daman.
Oh, Diamond SquarePants.
Yeah, Diamond SquarePants. Because it's mostly because, like, okay, you know, TKL is
TKL.
yeah, TKL, and the other guy is too old.
I mean, if the other guy's old and he like ends up like passing away, to have like an interim like election, and then like Darman can go on. So
we get 2 free holidays.
Yeah,
one for him passing away, and the other for the re-election day.
Yeah, so so you're like, you remember how TKL had like the campaign like vote 1 get 3 presidents? Okay, well, if we vote for Ng Kok Song, we get 2 holidays and 2 presidents. You do the best. I'm gonna get arrested for like talking like this someday. Like, I swear to God, I am actually actively afraid. But
No,
what's the worst that can happen?
I'll be there on your trial to, you know, vote against you.
Something tells me you would be more than like an audience in a gathering. You'd be like a key witness in a prosecution statement.
Yes.
Like,
here are my DMs. Here's his conspiracy to overthrow the government.
there's gonna be some made up shit in there. It's just like, I didn't say that. No, you did.
This is totally real, not doctored footage of Tori Adler saying the N-word.
Oh God, oh fuck. AI voice. Nah, man, the only artificial intelligence here is Tori. He ain't smart, he's stupid as fuck. Wait, give me a second.
He doesn't mute it, he just shouts at us.
No, I muted it on stream. No. So you're the only one who's hearing me scream.
Oh, I heard it? Oh,
yeah.
Poggers. Oh, Tascaro.
That face is... You know, after we switched... This is the first episode we've switched from, like, the Discord...
Yeah, we finally we finally have our VTuber monos. Did you know I'm a VTuber, chat?
Yeah, we're both VTubers.
We're both VTubers, guys. We're not PNG tubers. Despite how things may have seen for the past 25 episodes.
25? Wait, this is... Oh, alright, fuck. Oh, we're so far in. Oh God, oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You think it's about time we get like a monitor in the studio?
Should we?
I think it's time.
Why would we be even displaying? Like, what?
I don't know, just like if I search anything up on the internet, people will like see.
Sure, can you type P in your search bar right now?
Okay, yeah, sure. Give me no, I gotta buy a monitor first. Maybe next episode. You think you can use the Amazon Prime like membership for this?
Actually, yeah, sure, but yeah, honestly, yeah.
Okay, sure. All right, just
I haven't used it in a while, but
like
you know.
Yeah, just get one. Oh shit! Oh, it already arrived. That's fast.
Oh whoa, yeah! Wow, that's incredible.
That's really fucking fast.
Kind of crappy looking though.
Oh yeah. I think I just
why do you buy this one? This one doesn't even look like it has the gaming HUD's refresh ratings.
I mean, so sometimes you need to do, you know, sometimes you just need to go a bit budget. I'm broke as fuck. Remember that? Yeah. So that's.
Suka.
Oh look! Oh, it's appearing on a monitor. I'm not dragging it in at
Oh
all.
wow! Wow!
Whoa!
Technology!
Technology! Holy
Wow!
shit!
Wow!
Oh my
Whoa!
god!
Wow!
Oh, that
Oh,
is.
Sugoi!
Why is it popping out
Sugoi!
the fucking
Wow!
screen? That's just. This is the dumbest bit we've done today, I think.
Whoa! It fits in perfectly with no clipping.
Aspect ratio, never heard of it. Wait,
It's just, it's like one of those, like, remember when the phone started breaking the aspect ratio thing and they all had black bars on everything? That's how it feels like.
yeah, a little. Wait, okay, there we go. Fuck. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, I'm a
Perfect.
technological genius.
I love it.
Goddamn. That dumbest bit we've done today, but you know what? Worth it. Fuck it. Yeah, you know what else is the dumbest bit that's been like happening recently? So I know I said I voted for NKS, okay? But there was this thing that he did that like really put a lot of people off. Which is
What?
like I think he visited like his old like hometown of like Sengkang or some shit. Right? Like his old block, and then he like kneeled down and kissed the floor.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. That was a bit.
And I think that garnered like a lot of like reactions. Just like
Yeah, it is a bit weird.
and I'm gonna go to like the
kinda,
most
yeah.
trustworthy website in Singapore, hardwarezone.com.sg, which
What?
in case you guys didn't know, it's a forum that's pretty much the 4chan/B of Singapore.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, EDMW is just the /B of Singapore. Honestly, like you should have gone to grass patch. Some people say you should have gone to the grass patch. Some people say Upper Serangoon too far from his ivory tower, all that. I don't know, man. This is a lot of like mixed reactions, but most of them are negative. So a lot of people are like saying like, oh, after seeing this, I'm not gonna vote for NKS.
I don't think it matters. I don't think he's winning anyways.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a split vote, but like, anyway, I see people used to say, right, like, oh, I think NKS is gonna be the split vote. I don't think so. I don't think so. I
Really?
wait, no, a lot of people say TKL is a split vote. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's
TKL
gonna
was
be,
a split vote, I think.
no, I think it's gonna be NKS because regardless of how you see it, there's no way NKS is winning unless like the moderates in Singapore really like step up and like all vote for him. But most people are either gonna vote for Taman or like Tan Kin Lin anyway, because like the support I've seen, I remember you saying like in an earlier episode, right? Like the comments always garner like the craziest people. I think this is one of those scenarios. Like I'm pretty sure this is one of those scenarios where it's just gonna be like people just go for like the most reactionary like precedent that they can think of, and it just ends up being something like that. So it's either Tharman, which is like the so-called common sense like establishment put in vote, or it's gonna be the craziest guy. Because you've seen
Crazy? I was crazy once.
okay, but
They
you
locked
did
me
run
in
for
the room.
president.
A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? You see
Crazy.
Toy's eyes
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A polling room with votes, and votes me. Nah, I don't think that works out here. I don't know about that. I don't think so. But anyway, apparently they're gonna be releasing it like an hour. Like wait, no, not an hour. Like 2 to 3 hours from now, like the sample votes, and then ideally by midnight they'll get all the votes counted and
the full count?
like
Yeah.
like accounted for. So
Seems about right.
I don't know. I am a bit afraid, but at the same time, you know what? Let's do something educational on our podcast for once. Let's talk about the president's roles and responsibilities in Singapore.
What? Okay. So what something I don't really get, right? is that the president is supposed to be like impartial and like not tied or affiliated with like a party, right?
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to work, right? But
Mhm.
every single president thus far has been like a PEP puppet. So,
I mean, that's true. That's true to a certain extent. Like okay, I will put it in a less marble term. All the presidents so far have been somewhat affiliated with a political party in Singapore.
yeah. So like, uh, then doesn't it like not work? I don't know.
Okay. I will give the two sides of this. Right, because there are some people who believe in the establishment and there are some people who don't. Okay, the part that's like that would believe the establishment, their primary argument would be that given that most people who run for president are going to need to like disavow their affiliation with the like any political party they might have been part of previously anyway, in this particular scenario, they would already have lost all connection with the party, right? But on the other hand, it's not that easy to like just straight up believe when someone says like, "Oh, I'm no longer affiliated with this party," and then
Trust me,
they run for
bro.
president. Yeah, it's essentially a own self check own self situation, right?
Yeah.
But there are also scenarios where we can say that opposition parties have done the same thing, because recently TKL has also been seen getting the endorsement from like Tan Cheng Bock, and TCB is very visibly like a member of the PSP, the People's, wait, no, the what's PSP stand for again? Not PlayStation, not the PlayStation Portable. Something.
I have no idea.
PSP Party SG.
But I thought his whole thing was that he
Progress Singapore Party.
wasn't. I thought his whole thing was that he wasn't like part of any party.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Like, even if like you're not part of any party, just like receiving the endorsement from anyone who is currently part of a party, even if that person disavows, like says that, oh, I'm coming out to do this personally, it's still hard to like disassociate them with like the party that they were in beforehand. Because Tan Cheng Bock is still a party of PSP, but he comes out and he says, personally, I endorse Tan Kin Lian, right? But the fact of the matter is he is still like on a level associated with a political party regardless. So in these kinds of scenarios, it becomes very difficult to kind of disassociate politics with presidential picks. Which is why it's like, I feel it's kind of disingenuous sometimes, because people will say like, oh, this is just who to pick as a president. It's not like a political referendum. But the thing is, it very much is, because it's the president. It's literally the president. You can in no scenario disassociate being the president with playing politics. It does not work that way. So it's just, I don't know. I really can't see this as anything but
I think it's just that there is no like barrier or rule that makes it like distinguishably separated from like the parties and stuff.
yeah, essentially, because one of the qualifications are also the president must not be a member of any political party on the date of their nomination for election.
Yeah, that's like whatever. I'm gonna leave the team before the team balance strikes. It's like
and it's essentially like, that's also one of the reasons why people were so unhappy with the 2017 election, because 2017 was Halima, and she was a pretty okay pick. She was a pretty good pick, right? Like, there's a decent chance she would have won had she actually run and had to compete with other people. But the issue is, because all of the other candidates were like taken out one by one by increasingly like how do I say this without getting POF mud? Not ambiguous. arbitrary terms. She ended up it ended up being a walkover with her being elected as president. So in these kinds of scenarios, it's kind of hard for people to see the presidential election as anything but a complete like sham when things like these can and have happened before.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is why I don't think anyone's really like who. I mean, this is one of the first presidential elections where it's like a lot
You
of
get a
people
choice.
have, yeah, number one, you get a choice, and number two, there are a lot of eyes on it because we have a clown in the elections for once.
We have a clown.
Look, if you like, I can accept his presidential legitimacy, okay, but again, as a private citizen, I'm allowed to say when our president elect, one of our president elects, have managed to say ha he he chobu on Facebook.com while taking a picture of women who are completely unaware. I think I'm allowed to call him out on like somewhat clown-like behavior. I'm sorry, it's just
No, I totally agree with you. That's why I was laughing.
no. Okay, speaking of weird shit that president-elects have happened to say before, I'm gonna go on. I want to be fair. I really want to be fair, okay? But I can't think of any other situations where the other two, other than TKL, have posted stuff on Facebook.com or any other social media for that matter about something that you could very reasonably put on like no context British. I'm sorry, that sentence felt a bit disjointed. I'm just like,
no, it's okay. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, as a politician, like, your only job is to get elected or re-elected, and TKL did such a bad job at the only thing he's supposed to do, and it's not even his first rodeo, so he doesn't even have that excuse, right? Like he did such a bad job that at this point I must go. He must have been a plant. There is no other way. Someone is this bad at trying to get elected. He has to be a plant. There is. Like, tell me I'm wrong. How else would you explain being this bad at your only job?
I really do not think you're wrong. That's the issue, you know? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, now's a great time to mention that this guy has run for president-elect before.
Yeah, he's done it once already. How has he not learned from his mistakes?
The Battle of the Tans 2011. Because all of them had the same name. Right? I still can't believe that he managed to get like 2 out of 3 of his previous competitors to come back and vouch for him. And then like you just say one vote 3 president. How is this legal? How has it been allowed? How has there not been like the biggest media like you would expect this kind of stuff to be reported on, right? Because like, okay, the elections department didn't approve this advertisement. It's a little misleading at worst by saying like 1 vote 3 presidents.
I mean, but in a way, he's like the most realistic president, right?
Oh,
because
yeah,
you know he's exactly like how my bronze Valorant teammates would act as if they're trying to get elected. Right before they round the corner straight into 5 enemies and somehow nade themselves to death. You know, it's just a thing.
You know how like you know how you see some of your friends like level all the way up to like fucking diamond ascendant levels, and then you see the way they play and it's like kind of kind of ass. And I'm imagining that's how like people felt when they saw like TKL in like the running for president slips.
Dude actually has a playbook which self-sabotages himself, like his entire team.
And he still somehow manages to make it past like the preliminary fucking...
Oh my god.
I don't know how it happened.
Actually, there was one guy who got like knocked out, right?
George Go, yeah.
Yeah. Why was he knocked out? I actually didn't know why.
Okay,
he
so
didn't qualify.
there are two routes that you can try to apply for presidency for. Number one is the public sector, and number two is the private sector. As you can guess, all three of our current elects are... Wait, no, two of our current elects are from the public sector, and I'm pretty sure Ngok Song is from the private sector, right? It's what... correct me if I'm wrong though. So,
I have no idea.
Okay.
But it sounds right.
So the thing is, George Go tried to apply via the private sector. And the private sector requires you to have one business, have run one business before that has a net worth of over $50 million.
That's a really odd requirement.
Because they want to see that you have the capability to run like an organization that is worth like a ton of money, right? Which is basically Singapore, because like Singapore INC.
Yeah, the CEO of Singapore.
Yeah. Essentially, if you apply for president, you're like the CEO of Singapore. But the thing is, George Go didn't have a business that was worth $50 million. He had several businesses that, when added up, their net worth was over $50 million. But you can't equate having 5 jobs that add to your total wage gotten by like $10 and then claim that you earn like $50 at your job. It just doesn't work that way. Which is why the elections community decided that he didn't qualify for running for president.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked.
That's the public narrative. Y'all can POFMA me if you want at the POFMA office, and I will gladly correct myself. I will put it in the video description, that shit, like, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten some stuff here and there wrong, but
yeah, pleb, get corrected.
Whoa, needs correction.
God, I mentioned one of the presidents said that.
No, God, please no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, look, if I had like a president... Okay, for context, there is this subreddit called Japanese People Twitter. half of it is Blue Archive and the crying emoji, and which really ought to tell you about the state of the subreddit and the type of tweets that are included in the subreddit.
Yeah.
So if I essentially oh god, imagine if like PKL just like tweeted tomorrow like our youth need correcting with like the fucking red like angry emoji. I think I might actually like get a stroke. I'll call the police. Jesus Christ, that was not a scenario I wanted to think of. God, we're only 40 minutes in. Why are we like this?
It's already devolved.
Okay, the thing is, I don't even really... Okay, honestly speaking, TKL is the most popular candidate, right? Not most popular candidate, he's not the most popular candidate, he's the most infamous candidate.
Famous, yes.
Famous. Tarman is the most famous. TKL is the most infamous.
So actually, why didn't you vote for Tarman then?
Okay, so here's the thing.
You just didn't want to vote for VP?
No, because let's be honest, Ong Kok Song and Tarman both have PAP affiliations.
Yeah, kinda.
But I am a heavy subscriber to the fact. Personally, I'm a heavy subscriber to the fact that Tarman was the PAP plant.
I mean, yeah, no shit. That one, obviously,
Like
Tarman's a PAP
am
blood.
I gonna get Popmart for this? I don't know, but I will say that in my personal opinion, I feel like Tarman was the PAP plant. And
Yeah, no shit. He's a PAP blood.
yeah, and NKS.
I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, okay, and Ong Kok Song, okay. Even if he had PAP affiliations, it's less obvious of a PAP plant if he is a PAP plant, right? So
I think he's a lot less likely to be a PAP blood.
Yeah. So I was feeling like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna vote for like.
So it's just PAP. You just didn't want PAP to win again.
Like no. I know Tharman's gonna win.
Yeah.
I know Tharman's gonna win, right?
I think everybody knows Tharman's gonna win.
But if like, I don't think I could find it in myself to sleep tonight if I willingly went along with what is essentially
another PAP plan.
No, like an established democratic quote unquote win.
Who
So,
very democracy, yes.
Like if they want to like try to like obviously Tharman's gonna win, so like if I get the chance to tell them like, please make your plans less obvious. Yeah, I just went at the polling station. I just went. I just saw the pictures. I was like, no, and then I just threw it in the box, and then everyone clapped.
Everyone clapped. Oh yes. You did it! Oh
and everyone
yes.
clapped. The polling station administrators gave me full reign of the polling box. And I got to like see all of the polls, and then like all like 75% of them had like a fourth option named George Go. For legal reasons, this is a joke. No, but like if how do I put this? I feel like it's just a message. It's just a message to like, please make your plans less obvious, you know? Like if NKS was the one who was like projected to win all along, and I fell right into their trap, then you know what? Well done. Okay, that's on me.
I don't think it's a chance in hell. Like, okay, remember I asked you earlier, like, what percentage do you think it's gonna be?
Yeah.
Like, I think Tarman's gonna win by like, he's gonna at least get like 60%. I think.
Like, if not a landslide, then like at least 60.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 60-65%. It's how much I think he's gonna win.
Yeah.
And then like it's gonna be like 60, 30, and like 10. So I think it's gonna look like.
Imagine if it's like it's like a 30-30-40. And it's like
30-30. No way.
It's like 30-30 between like Ong Song and like
There's
Tarman.
no
And
way.
then it's like
just gonna
it gets like
sweep.
40% of the votes.
Yeah, I think
It's
he's
like-
just gonna sweep. I think all the boomers are gonna vote for him as well. So
Probably a sweep.
it's just
yeah.
no way.
I'm thinking Tarman's gonna win. So like, there's no harm done either way. But if I have been told on Reddit so many times that if I vote for NKS, I'm basically voting for Tarman. So like, I figured, you know what? What's the fucking difference?
Kind of true.
It's like it's the three doors game, you know. You pick one door, you open it, there's nothing inside. What do you switch or not behind the rest of the two doors? Oh man. Either way, it's probably gonna be Tharman by a landslide. But it would be really fucking funny if like my second like less likely hypothesis comes true, and it's like a 30-30 or like a 35-35 between like a fucking, or like just like a 30-30 between Tarman and NKS, and like TKL, the fucking Chikope of this fucking century, actually gets the presidential vote.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the position is largely ceremonial anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like nothing really ever happens with like anything significant of the president. Never.
Yeah,
really
the
happens.
president just nods their head and then
Yeah.
waves at the parade.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
about
yeah.
it. That's all. That's all I ever see of him. That's all the effect I will ever get from him.
It's like every time you see like it's never the presidential address. It's always the prime minister, like
Yeah.
prime ministerial address, right? It's never like the presidential address.
Humu.
It's just like, and there's this sort of thing. It's like, okay, I know this is going off topic a little bit, but the last president, right? Like Halima, she used to live in like Yishun, right?
Did she? Oh.
So she used to live in Yishun, which is why I say like nothing good ever happens in Yishun. And nothing good ever nothing good ever happens to people from Yishun, you know, because like
I mean, Yishun's South Florida, so.
Yeah, so like she like got elected and everyone just like shouted, "Selected president she." And I completely blame I don't blame her, I blame Yishun. Oh,
No,
no. Oh my god. Oh. So that's the. Actually, you know what? Now that I double back on it, you didn't know she lives in Yishun?
I didn't know. I didn't know much. All I knew was like she won by default because PB changed the rules.
Oh yeah. It's because she's from Yishun.
Nah, honey.
I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not because she's from she does come from Yishun, but the reason she won was because she's Malay.
Because she won for default because of some racial bullshittery.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not kidding about that part. She won because like the selected race for that year, for running for president was Malay. So it's like a reserve presidency where only Malay people can run for it.
Yeah. Thanks,
And
PAP.
the thing is, some people weren't very happy with it either because apparently on her card it writes like Indian Malay, and then she's like wearing a tudong, you know, so obvious. Like most people would say, like obviously she's fucking Malay, right? Like the Malays will take her, and then they just went, all right, Halima wins this one, let her in. But most people didn't even really like take notice until fucking Chan Chun Sing ended up calling her Madam President before she got elected. Selected, whatever phrase you want to use. So a lot of people are like in an uproar about that shit. It's like, fucking hell, obviously it's planted, but they make it so obvious. They were so brazen to call her like Mrs. President before she got selected. So like a lot of people are up in arms about that.
No, I mean, yeah, that one's obviously. I mean, to be fair, I think all of them are plants.
No, I don't think it's.
I don't think we ever had a non-plant, right?
Yeah, no. We had a non-plant. We
did.
We had something close to non-plant in Ong Teng Cheong, and he's one of the most like he's one of the most hailed presidents of all time because like.
What did he do?
He revolutionized the Singaporean transport system.
Oh.
Yeah, so back then we had like just buses and shit, and we were gonna keep that way for a long time because no one really wanted to work on like train infrastructure. And he was like, "Let there be trains," and there were trains.
Trains good. I like trains.
Good. I like trains.
All
right, guys, that's the end of the stream. My god. Back to Halima though, because I'm not sure about the exact circumstances of the presidency. She was. A lot of people were like, oh my fucking god. Okay, let me read this comment out before I continue.
Just reading chat.
Tan King Lian will build express MRT to JB Siam Diu. God. Okay, so
God, wasn't there a train supposed to be built ages ago?
Oh
and
no,
it kept getting delayed?
That's not on us, honestly.
I know it's on Malaysia. Like it was on Malaysia's side,
that
and then they
one's on
changed
their
presidents, and then it got delayed even further.
Yeah, essentially.
And now they're building it, and now Malaysia's behind on schedule.
Yeah. That's the whole story. It's like nothing more to that. Honestly,
like,
it's just like their own issue to
yes.
sort out. So. So
I really do wish I help with that.
I don't know. I'm still like a bit hesitant on talking about the Halima story because I'm obviously not like learned enough to like actually talk about it. So anything I say can and probably will be like deemed as inflammatory and false by like supporters. I'm gonna say though, I don't think I don't think Halima did that bad. I really don't think Halima did that bad. Even as a plant, she was like the least the president can do, right? Is
Do your job.
just do your job, yeah. And she did it. She did it. And like get elected, you know, like she got selected,
Yeah.
but that's still like she still managed to get in, and without like without much dirt that was on her even before the election, which is I think what separates her from TKL, because he had so much shit on his face, so much, and then even after he got like fucking approved for being a president-elect, he still managed to piss people off by saying like, maybe the women that I offended were the ones I didn't talk about.
TKL, the top G. Touchless University.
Jesus Christ. I don't. That was when I had 5% of a mind to vote for him just to see like how funny it would be, but then I got reminded of like the Trump situation, and I'm like, okay, no, yeah, it wouldn't be that funny, because it would just Eugene Lee sent me like a message like an hour or two ago, and he said like it would kind of set up like a precedent, not the precedent, like a precedent for eccentric people who are rich enough just coming in and like running for president and like getting the job regardless. You know, like it's like if Elon Musk were to try to run for president in our country, like but like Singaporean and like meets all the eligibility criteria and shit, like some shit like that. Oh Jesus Christ. TKL say he wants to bring 50%. No fucking, there is no way he said that shit. I need the link. I need a fucking link. There is no fucking way he said that.
My brother told me about that.
Wait, are you serious? This happened.
This happened.
Oh my fucking god. Oh.
Hustlers University, top G, mate.
The more I look at it, the more bleak it gets. Why? Why would this just
top G the king? He's the king.
Man's tainted out. Man's tainted out. No. Oh. Look, if he gets elected, alright, like half the insults in Singapore will be like celebrating, which I'm like uncomfortable with this, man. You're gonna be like, oh, Tom G, man. Oh, I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. This is, regardless of what happens, though, I think we're in for a treat tonight. You think they're gonna like broadcast like the live counts, or are they just gonna be like, okay, here's the votes like all at once?
I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna
how have they done in the past?
I have no clue. I haven't seen a proper election for like
Also,
more than 10 years.
I do they like even like?
I don't think so. I don't know about that.
So how long are you in office?
Okay, 5 years, 4 to 5 years, I think.
5 years.
4 to 5 years.
So how old is the oldest one
maximum.
again?
Okay, let's see. Ages of President-elects SG. Okay, NKS is 2023 minus 90. Okay, I'm really bad at math. 48. 70. I think the oldest one is like 75.
75, right?
Yeah.
So you add 5 to that, right? And there'll be 80 Oh my god. That's old.
That's gonna be like 80, 81 by the time he
Dude's
steps
gonna
down.
be 80 when he comes out of there. Dude, he's gonna be in a metal sarcophagus by the time. And not shrouded in aluminums. They are the kind of sarcophagus.
Man's gonna have to go to like parties in like a fucking metal sarcophagus. Gonna have to look out for like fucking, just like be really careful in general. Have like a team of security around him.
Wait, have you seen? So you know who Mitch McConnell is, right?
Yeah, I do.
He had another freeze recently.
He had another what?
So he has been freezing up in the middle of speeches lately, or
Oh,
like press conferences.
okay,
And
okay.
so he had recently, like the other, like I think this week, he had a
Uh-huh.
second freeze where he just suddenly like stopped moving and just like clutched the stand, and then didn't say anything for like a minute. But the people around him were like, "Oh, can you give him a minute?" You know, kind of stuff, you know. I was like, "Are you
Maybe
okay,
it was just
sir?
like
Can you give him
pissing
a
really
minute?"
hard.
No, they claim it's lightheadedness,
Uh-huh.
you know. But who goes lightheaded and then just like gets a fucking like seizure?
Oh no, no,
And-
I know what happened. I know what happened. He was cheating in chess. Only real G's gonna get that one.
But yeah, it's like, and he's old as fuck, you know. So I was wondering, and like Joe Biden's also really.
Yeah, you
fucking
know, the
old as
older
well.
you are, the easier it gets to cheat at chess.
Oh my god.
No, man. Okay. Honestly speaking, I freeze up a lot sometimes. Sometimes it's because of
No, you should see.
indigestion, right?
You should see the video. It's like an actual I look at it and I go, dude's having a stroke.
Holy shit, that bad? Like, does his face go like all red or something?
Just hold on.
Hmm.
If I type Mitch McConnell, it'll probably come up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Oh my god, my.
But a lot of
Yeah,
people
Mitch
call
McConnell.
him. A lot of people call him like Moscow Mitch because he keeps voting for shit that like actually fucking favor the Russians. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, here you go.
All right, bet.
Yeah, you just look at his fucking face, dude, as if freezes.
Where's his freezing?
Is it? They just look at it. Like, dude. Like, oh my god. He's just he's just frozen. He got stun locked IRL. He got hit by a moon shell. Like, what the fuck?
Man forgot to PMLG.
Yeah.
Man forgot to PMLG. You are not Steve from my.
You are not Steve. Yeah, he just got stun locked. So it's like people's like, yeah, dude's really fucking old.
Yeah, he got nerfed.
I really think that there should probably be like term limits and shit. I mean, not term age like limits.
No, there
for
are,
running and
but
shit.
like it's just.
There are.
Yeah.
I thought there aren't any.
By right, if you're above 65, I think. If I'm not
I don't
wrong,
think
if
that's
you're
a
above
thing.
65. No?
No, because we had a lot of over 65 presidents.
Oh. Oh yeah, like what was his name? What's the like fucking Narden, right?
Yeah, yeah. He was old as fuck and he still took it. Yeah.
Oh wait, okay. Narden is the
Is it Narden?
oldest. Yeah, Narden is the oldest president, like not oldest president, but the one with the longest time in office, ranging from 11 years to 364 days, so just call it 365. He was uncontested, but he was still quite popular, I think.
I just remember seeing him in my classroom.
Oh
every
yeah,
day.
like on the little picture, on the fucking picture, right?
Yeah.
It's like on the top left.
It's
or some shit.
pretty much all I know him for.
Oh yeah. It was. Oh.
But yeah, I was like, yeah. No, there should probably be like a hard cap, like probably around 65, 70.
I'm so sure that there was like a 65 year limit. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Like where.
I think there currently is, but there really should be one.
Oh wait, you had to add the
Got that auto mod. No, yeah, I already proved that one.
my bad. I didn't see. I don't check auto mod logs. Fuck.
Yeah, I already proved it.
Okay, thank you. You're the MVP here, man. Hell, I'm gonna vote for you next presidential
I also
election.
bought your chat.
Yeah, I forgot. I set you as mod and then I like immediately forgot about it because you use Twitch like less than I go to the bathroom in a day.
No, I use Twitch a lot.
What you do?
You just don't stream very often, Tori.
TorisuTalks every Friday, guys.
TorisuTalks every Friday, guys. Every Friday.
Rip me high.
I haven't seen the Rip Eye video yet. I need to.
Gone. Forgotten but not gone. It's going on the second channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nahone.
So forgotten but not gone. Oh, okay. All right. I think all that's left to do is wait for the results to come out and hope for the best. Although I don't think the president's gonna like do much.
Congratulations. Diamond on winning. I can say this now. Congratulations on winning. Very, very hard fought victory, I'm sure.
The current time is 9:07 p.m. on the 1st of September 2023.
Guys, don't worry. I can see the future. Diamond wins. I'm from the future. Diamond wins.
You're from the future. Oh god. Okay.
And if he doesn't, don't worry. I'm sure someone in some audience in the chat or something will use like their sorcerer ability, bend luck, and spend their 2 sorcery points.
No, I'm gonna use
to add a D4 to Diamond's roll. So yeah, he'll pass the check.
No, I'm gonna use your line from earlier. In a case that this does not age well, I can post it onto Reddit for free karma regardless. So either way, it's a win-win for us.
Yeah, congrats, Diamond, on winning. Humu. And yeah.
Oh my god.
DKL, you magnificent bastard.
man went out, lost his deposit. Wait, no, hear me out. TKL lost his deposit and then ran for president.
Dude, I think that is the biggest waste of advertising dollars in 2023.
No, you wanna say okay? He lost his deposit and then ran for president. But the thing is, he lost his deposit 12 years ago. This is the second time he's running. I still cannot believe it. Okay, so I'm seeing this. PE2023, PM Lee, President Halima, vote on polling day. So right now I'm wondering, who do you think they could have voted for? Because I'm thinking it would be like hilarious if there was like some like... How do I put
Are you allowed
it?
to vote for yourself?
Well, how is she gonna vote for herself? She's not even on the list.
I know, but like, I mean, if you're like running, are you allowed to vote for yourself?
I don't think so.
Or do they auto like count your vote as yourself?
No,
Because they think you're not self-sabotage.
If they count all of the votes for themselves, then I don't think it counts as a vote at all, right? Because like if it's a net one.
Because when Valorant you do a surrender vote, you automatically F5.
I mean no, but it's like there's like 3 different people here, so it's like a net +1 for everyone across the board.
Yeah,
So like
just vote for yourself. It's automatically vote for yourself. It just counts like that. You know, it's
No,
an
that's
auto
actually a
count vote.
really good question. President of Singapore.
Also, I do have another question. Why can't we vote online?
Vulnerabilities and lack of privacy.
But we already have like all the e-post certificate thingies online. Why can't we just
It's for
hit the
privacy.
button?
It's for privacy because they don't want like anyone knowing who ended up doing the votes. Like if you do it online, even if you make it as hard as possible to like trace it back to where it came from, it's still possible, right? If you do it IRL, they get to separate your ballot from your voting slip.
Or if you don't want the government to be tracking you, you can use today's sponsor.
Today's
NordVPN.
Ad time.
Ad time.
Oh no, I want to vote online, but I'm afraid I will get doxxed. Haha, I am Doxman, here to dox you and all your doxable information.
Tori, you have to
If
save the
only-
bits for we actually do get sponsored.
You think I don't think we're ever gonna get Actually,
Not with that attitude,
I don't want to
soldier.
jinx it. I don't want to jinx it too early.
Not with that attitude, so I mean, like even the mics we're using right now, these are like very, very nicely Tory branded mics, right? Humu humu.
I sketched those out in like 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah, you too, Mike, fellow Mike sponsorship, could put your mic right here, right next to me. Oh,
Today's sponsor is my.
Yum, 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 yum. Popsicle flavored.
The best part is they're FDA approved.
You know that clip of PewDiePie eating his mic?
No, I do not. I need to see it. I need to see it. God damn.
Dude, why hasn't anyone made like an edible mic yet? Come on, think about it. Just go yum 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 yum.
They're gonna have to replace it like every time they eat it.
Actually, didn't I remember that GT Game Theory got sponsored by a brand of like water bottles that add like a scented like canister to the cap?
They're not like eating the bottles though.
Yeah, but you like smell the scent of the like whatever drink you want as you drink the water, and it tricks your brain to thinking you're actually drinking the drink.
I mean that's like.
But you're just
like
drinking
smelling
water.
it though. That's not like
Yeah.
Like if I'm smelling some feet, I'm not gonna like take a big fucking nibble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can take a big sniff, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not that I'm. Okay, you know what? I think I've dug myself into a hole that I can't get out of here.
My feet, because Tori's always talking about a foot, you know? He likes that shit. He has a foot fetish.
Like my end quote is the game's always afoot. But then like somehow people manage to twist it into I think Holmes has a feet fetish. It's like Arthur Conan Doyle, known gripper extraordinaire. Gripper appreciator extraordinaire. which is very fucking creepy. Like,
yeah, Tori likes feet.
God. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna let everyone forget about this. Let everyone forget about this particular debacle, which is something that TKL will not be able to do within the coming years. See, the thing about being a public personality is that all your old shit comes to bite you in the ass. And I am not yet a public figure. Oh yeah, I mean, you could be a public figure of today's sponsor, Twitch.tv. Am I legally allowed to say that Twitch sponsors me to do content?
I mean, Bezos is your boss, so.
Yo, now that yo, hold the fuck up. Is Bezos is younger than? Oh my god.
I mean, he made Facebook. He can't be that old.
Yeah, that's true. I can't believe Bezos owns Facebook and Twitter now. You know, if we keep saying shit in such a deadpan expression, people are actually gonna take us seriously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mr. Zuck famously invented Facebook, you know, with a toy watch and, you know, his dad's wrench.
Yeah.
You know, in his garage, you know.
Sun Tzu himself told me that.
Jeffrey
Bezos.
Bezos.
Alright, that's... I keep thinking, right? Like, even, especially since today's topic is like presidential elections, I almost said presidential erections, which is not a good look on me.
It came at the very end. We're about to end.
Yeah. I almost said presidential erections. That is not a good sign.
No, please. They're like 60. They're over 65.
Oh yeah,
I don't even want to think about it.
I mean, one of them is still in the hobby of like capturing picture of
that is true. That is true.
Which I don't think bodes well for him either. But you know, like if Kanye can run for president, wait, did Kanye run for president? Like actually, Kanye 2020.
I don't know. It's not out yet, so.
Okay, he entered the election but didn't get... Oh wait, there's a very visible difference between being elected in the American presidential system and the Singaporean system, which is that in Singapore they give you a bunch of choices after they like disqualify people. In America, pretty much anyone is qualified, no?
Right? Is that how it works?
I think that's where I think that's how
I have no idea.
I'm not.
I just know Trump 2024, guys. Trump 2024.
No fucking way. I hate that. I hate that.
Baby.
No,
he's gonna make America good again. He's gonna make America great again.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Like,
he's gonna build a wall, but it's gonna be better this time.
He has an actual criminal. No, like he has an actual criminal record now. How's he gonna run?
Oh, election was stolen. It was stolen, I say.
Yes. Okay,
they
we
took the ballot
like...
boxes and they flipped the votes, I tell you. All the mail-in ballots from China. It's China interference. Just like the Chinese
digital machines.
The Kung flu.
Machines, Ritsu.
The Kung flu, I say.
All right. The voting's not done yet. It's the results are probably gonna be out within like a couple hours, maybe 3, probably 4.
Congratulations, Taiwan, on winning. Yes.
This message was brought to you by TorisuTalks on 9:18 p.m. at September 1st, 2023.
Congratulations, Taiwan, on winning. Yeah, I can see it now. You know, everyone else is gonna concede, and then TKL is gonna be like, yeah, GG, mate, not stolen election.
TKL, just shift enter GG.
Shift
enter easy. And he's not even gonna be winning. It's just gonna be like he's like second place and he just shift type easy. But like second bot franking. Types in yawns. I could see TKL doing that. Oh, thank you, Toru, for the hydrate posture check.
Alright.
Anyway, I think it's time we like left
roll outro.
Right? Yeah, alright. Give me a sec. Alright, thank you, ladies, gentlemen, and anyone else, for coming to another episode of TorisuTalks. I have forgotten which button leads to the end screen button, so I shall hope that it is the one. Okay, cool.
Nice.
First guess. Yeah, I'm the best.
Professional streamer.
Yeah. Tori Adler 2028. if I get it as president, I promise everyone will get their own VTuber models.
Yo, Pog.
Yeah, I promise I will use Singaporean like reserves to help y'all make VTuber models because I can't stand looking at any of your faces. Too much? Hopefully not. Okay, so that is it. Risu, you got any closing remarks? Just like, you know.
Congratulations, Taman, on victory.
Yeah, and you know what? That's unironically. I feel like that closing remark is. I'm not even gonna. I don't think I can even say anything here. God damn.
It was a very hard fought election, guys.
Yeah, it was a very hard fought.
Very, very hard fought. Not in all of role, not in all a plant. Very real election.
There is no plant here. Only game changers.
There is no election interference in Ba Sing Se. There is no gerrymandering in Ba Sing Se.
How do you gerrymander the fucking presidential election? The Prime Minister invites you to Lick Lao Sai. Okay, so thank you for coming. I will now be rating fucking
fish!
fish. Yeah, I haven't seen fish
Yay!
in a while. Right? Let's do
I haven't
it.
seen fish in a while.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
So that is it. Thank you for coming, and remember.
Bye bye. Stay shining.
Stay shining. Games always. Feet.
Feet.